The brand new Fortnite season brings with it tons of secrets and things that you need to know, included guaranteed amazing loot, Colombo's secret location, and a rock that has over 5 billion health that we as a community need to break to find out what's behind it, except I've got behind it early. To find this rock, simply head towards a giant tree in Reality Falls, and you'll see a waterfall that you can actually go through to access a secret cave. There you'll find a rock where you'll hear people walking around behind it, but to get through the rock, you simply got to hit it. With 5 billion health, this rock will take a long time to destroy, except there's a few cheaty ways to get behind it right now. One way is to put a cow catcher on the front of a car, drive into the rock, and like magic, it will be destroyed, revealing the secret room behind. Behind there, you'll find both the Shadow and Ghost henchmen chilling in this vibey season, including an alien friend as well, who aren't gonna hurt you unless you shoot them first. So be friendly back to them, and they'll be friendly to you. They're just here to enjoy the good vibes. Now, if you want to get yourself guaranteed mythic loot, simply let me know by hitting that like button and listening up. Whenever you start a game of Fortnite, you want to guarantee yourself the best loot possible, and with the brand new reality seeds, you can do that. They're a little bit confusing though, so listen up and I'll explain to you how you can get guaranteed mythic loot. Dotted around the new biome, you'll find these seeds that can be planted called reality seeds. Reality seeds can be thrown on the ground and planted and will exist through all of the games of Fortnite. So if you throw it down in this game, it will still be there the next game of Fortnite. Only one reality seed can be planted at a time. So pick a location on the map that you want your seed to be planted to exist in every game. So it's probably best to take that seed and move it away from the new biome, as that's where everyone's planting their seeds at the moment, and find a safe place on the island that you want to land at for good loot. Upon planting the seed, you need to come back the next game and you'll see that it has started to grow. Around the seed, you'll see weeds, and the weeds must be picked up to allow the seed to fully grow into a tree that will contain loot that you can pick. Upon the first time of doing this, the loot won't be very good at all. You can keep an eye on the loot by bringing up your menu in-game. There you can see the status of your sapling, the rarity of the loot that it's going to drop, and how long until you can weed it again. With a very long countdown in between weeding sessions, it will take you a few days to get that loot from low rarity up to mythic, so make sure you check in on your seed every day, weed it, and improve it, and in a few days time, you'll have mythic loot growing at your tree. Be careful though, once you've taken that loot, it will not respawn until the weeding session countdown has hit 0, so be mindful when you're doing it. Now, before we talk about Colombo and other secrets hiding on the island, let's take a look at the trailer again, where we can see not one, but 3 new weapons that will be coming to the game soon. The first one is an unbranded version of Spider-Man's mythic. You can see Indiana Jones using it in the trailer. One of fan favorites mythic weapons is going to be coming back, and it is called the Grappler Gloves. It'll have 30 usage, only 10 in competitive, and it's Fortnite's way of bringing back one of the best mythics ever without it also needing to be Spider-Man related. I can't wait for this to come to the game. We saw a new drill blade weapon that when fired literally sent a drill across the island to not only break builds, but obviously take down players. We'll be waiting until a new update drops for these to be available, so make sure you subscribe to see them first. And the third one is a Sadler Weapon. Currently, you can already ride animals simply by jumping on their backs. You'll tame them, they'll become your friends, and you can start riding around the island. This Sadler Weapon will allow you to latch onto an animal and instantly start riding them, and potentially allow you to ride even bigger and stronger animals, maybe even Colombos. We'll talk about that more in a second. As much as we love new things in a Fortnite season, we also love OG stuff. And found in the brand new biome on the Fortnite island, you can find not 1, but 3 OG locations. The Shark POI, a fan favorite from Chapter 2, is available. No longer in the ocean, but it's there and it's available to loot. Part of Dusty Depot has returned. Rather than 3 buildings though, it's just 1. And also the classic chair, a giant chair on the Chapter 1 island that was literally built out of wooden builds, also contains loot and gives us a throwback from all of the Fortnite seasons in one place. Is that a hint at more OG locations returning? I hope so, and we've got information on the island continuing to change throughout this season that we'll be mentioning later in the video. At the beginning of Chapter 3, everyone noticed that the hand from the original Robot vs. Monster event could be found on the outer edges of the island, sunken in the ocean. It was of course a hint at the fact that the robot would be returning, and with the most recent live event seeing the new version of the robot in Fortnite, that theory became true. Unfortunately, that original arm can no longer be found on the island, as a new biome now covers that area. Instead, you can now find the new arm of the most recent robot that was blown off during the live event, buried in sand on the Fortnite island island as well. Will we ever see the mecha robot return to Fortnite? Who knows? But it's safe to say it has saved us many times now. Meowscles has also decided he doesn't want to leave the island and has set up his very own hut containing his own golden cat tray, scratch post, and more. And with us moving into the summer period where Fortnite love to go ahead and summerify some of our favorite OG Fortnite skins to release them in the item shop, perhaps it's a hint at the fact that we're going to be getting a new summer-themed Meowscles skin this season. Talking of outfits, the Jonesy Unchained skin that we've seen in the few recent trailers and live events of Fortnite has been found in the in-game files. A skin that we've all been waiting so long for should be coming to the item shop very, very soon. And don't forget, pop code ALIA, and if you're picking up anything, it massively supports me, so thank you so much. One of the things that I'm most excited about on this island is the return of something incredible. Tilted Towers was unfortunately hit very hard at the end of last season and is currently being reconstructed. However, it won't be reconstructed in a way that we've ever seen before, because it is going to be used as a new area to host the block. If you don't know what the block is, in Chapter 1 of Fortnite, it was a dedicated space on the Battle Royale island where creative builders in Fortnite could build something incredible that would be picked out by Epic Games and put on the island to contain awesome loot, brand new location, and it would literally change every single week. The block will be returning and it will be located in Tilted Towers, so we have no idea what's going to be there every single week. One of the cool things about the original block is that it used to contain a guaranteed legendary chest. Whether or not that will return, we'll have to see, but I hope it does, as it will be another way to get fantastic loot. Now, what about Colombo? This incredible creature unfortunately left us last season after we all loved his arrival so much in Chapter 3. However, they didn't actually properly leave us last season, as they started popping up around the island in all of the different biomes towards the outer edges of the island. They were buried away and could still throw you up into the air. In fact, there was a load of secret Colombo challenges last season specifically for this. And those Colombos actually started to move at the end of the season. They got closer and closer and closer to the center of the island where the collider was, and everyone was hoping, including myself, that this meant they were going to be a part of a live event, or it was a hint at the fact that they were ready to return to the island. But I have some grave news. Found currently on the Fortnite island is a literal Colombo skull. That confirms that a Colombo has died on the Fortnite island, and maybe the fact that all of them were getting so close to the collider in the last event and all of the damage that was caused on the island actually ended up killing the Colombos off. Now, the way that I want to look at this is that only one Colombo has been found dead, and we know that there were many Colombos on the island last season hiding under the island. I don't want to take this as fact that Colombos are dead forever, because it's just too sad to accept. I'm hoping that they will still be returning in some way in the future of Fortnite. And if you want them back, hit that thumbs up button as well. There's no way that Colombos are dead forever. I'm not accepting it. Funnily enough, one thing on the island that I did think was going to go was the Rock family. They also returned last season and is a great little Easter egg to the Rock family that were constantly moving around the island in previous chapters. These guys appeared from underneath the sand and made their way around the island last season, and I was sure that they were going to get destroyed in a live event, but have been found by the beach enjoying the good vibes. They are A-okay. This beautiful Rock family contains a secret though. Another gaming content creator by the name of Cypher PK actually got himself his own book put into Fortnite at one of his favorite drop spots in Chapter 2. In Chapter 3, the book did not return until now. One of the Rock family members can be seen holding Cypher PK's book in his hands. This seems like no coincidence, and if I was a betting person, then I would potentially say that this is a hint, a very early hint, the fact that maybe Cypher could be getting something icon related this season. I do not know anyone else that is getting an icon skin, so this is literally just a guess. Either way, it's really cool to see something relating to a gaming content creator back in the game. We'll have to wait to see if an icon skin is coming Cypher's way. He definitely deserves it. Now, as I mentioned, this Fortnite map will continue to change throughout this season, as it always does, but it's going to be in a big way. Fortnite have officially said that the reality tree will continue to affect and change the island throughout the season. If you didn't know already, some of the roots of the tree can be found all over the island. This tree is literally branching out across the whole map, despite the fact you can only see it above the island in one location. And this tree has a huge connection to one of the strongest things on the Fortnite island, the 0 point. That's right, having been exposed in the live event, the 0 point can actually be found in the water on the island right now. And if you follow the effect in the water, it connects both the reality tree and the 0 point together. together. It looks like the reality tree is getting its power from the 0 point, and the tree actually looks very, very similar to an effect we've seen the 0 point give off in a previous live event before. There's a reason for this connection, and I think whatever this tree is going to be doing to the island is going to have a huge impact. Now, I'll leave you with something interesting. We know that, supposedly, the Imagined Order have been defeated. Sloane got hit by the robot while she was in a tank and smacked to the bottom of the island, although hasn't been confirmed to be dead. And Jonesy and the Foundation are off hunting this mysterious Geno character in another reality. And the island is literally vibing out in this beautiful summer-themed map. However, there does lie a potential hint that the Imagined Order are not quite gone from the island yet. Found underwater, we can see a hatch. This hatch leads to the underside of the island. And if there's anything we've learned about the Imagined Order all the way back to Chapter 1, is that they've always existed under the island with underground bases. From secret bunkers that we've seen in the past to literally drilling underground the island and flipping it over, this hatch could be the single hint that the Imagined Order is still alive under the island, regrouping and recovering from that massive loss from the recent live event. We'll have to wait and find out, and of course we'll be covering it here on the channel as soon as more information is found. I've got more details on mythics and up-and-coming bosses this season that I'll be covering on a video very soon, so make sure you subscribe for that. And right now you can see more videos on screen here, including my first win, a repeat of the live event if you missed it, and more. So go and watch it, guys. I hope you're enjoying this new season. I'm having a load of fun.